What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play of Final Fantasy XIV online on the Behemoth server, and we picked up a we had a dog we had a dog invasion. So we had to restart the video. That's why you missed the opening quest when we picked it up. Sorry about that. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Tuesday evening. It is 9 p.m. on a Tuesday for me, and I just got off of work. A wonderful 13-hour day. Luckily, I do not do anything physical, so I sit on my butt on a computer all day. Oh, wait a minute. But it is rather mentally taxing, I'd say. Not very enjoyable. So yeah, I sit on my butt for 13 hours. Oh, my puppy just came downstairs. Sit on my butt for 13 hours at a computer, and then I just turn around. I have an L-shaped desk, and my workstation's on one side of the L, and my personal PC's on the other side. So I just swiveled the chair over, and now after 13 hours of working, I get at least an hour of Final Fantasy XIV. I can tell you which one I enjoy more, but I don't think I'd have to. Alright. Oh no. I don't know. That looks like it's their money. I'm just gonna steal the dancers' tips. Never do that. Never ever do that. Yeah, I haven't played for a couple of days, and missed it. But life is a little bit crazy sometimes. You don't always get to, oh, there's the cheese man. You don't always get to play when you want to play. I've been playing, I think I have like 4 straight or 5 straight Final Fantasy XI uploads recently. And, I'll be honest, I've been giving myself, a hard time because we haven't been doing that good on Final Fantasy XI. How do I... Wait a minute. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. That's my money lying out there, lass. I'd thank you to hurry and pick it all up before some vulture swoops in on it. 500 gil, crikey. This is good for a week's worth of... well done, Purgatory. Now that you're all warmed up, we can see to your lesson. A trial, to be precise. Take yourself to Scorpion Crossing in West Thanalan. There you'll find 4 large stones. The Trial Stones, they're called. I want you to deal each of these stones a solid bootshine combo. The impact will arouse the earth sprites that sleep within, which you must then defeat. If you find yourself hard-pressed, There's no shame in running away. You're still learning the ropes after all. Once you've gotten your wind back, you could hurl yourself back into the fray again. And remember this, strikes bring down an opponent, but it's your footwork that keeps you standing. Now off you go, and good luck. There we go. Yeah, I've been giving myself a hard time because we haven't been playing all that great. And as I've said before, I've spent probably, like, gaming-wise, the most amount of hours. Like, we spent, I think my first character, I looked at it, before it got lost. And by lost, I mean I had given my account to a friend, and that friend subsequently sold it, I believe. He said he didn't, but I suspect he sold it. I think we had it over a year playtime. Like it said, like 367 days played or something insane like that. So we fancy ourselves, you know, pretty well versed in Final Fantasy XI. And then I just got to remind myself that it's a different game. I played during the 75 era. And it's a totally different game now. So I shouldn't, I don't think I should be too hard on myself. Alright. Ooh, a fate. Oh, I remember this fate. I think I liked this one. I forgot what... Is it raptors or something? How do I even remember that? Oh no. Oh, it's one down there. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to go all the way down there. But, I'm starting to feel better. I just had like, I want to say 2 or 3 straight episodes where I was just dying a lot. And dying in Final Fantasy XI is not fun. I've been playing actually, so I want to try to keep it all of my playtime. We're gonna try to do a full-on Let's Play for this. I want to have everything I do recorded. I forgot who said it. It was another Let's Player, but I agreed with him that if I'm gonna watch like a Let's Play series, I do like to see, you know, all of it. I think I mentioned this in the first episode or something, where, you know, I don't want to watch you get to level 11 and then next time you're like, I'm level 24 and I did this, this, and this. It's like, I'd like to see that. I would have liked to have seen that. Okay. So we stole money for you and then we beat up some rocks. Yeah. So you've given the earth sprites what for? Well done, Purgatory. By smiting stone and earth, you forged unyielding weapons of your fists. You're nigh endless fount of vigor. You're a nigh endless fount of vigor, Purgatory. I, just like myself in my younger days. Oh. Oh no. This must be the promising recruit you've been telling me about. Well, of course she's promising. She's training under Hamun Holy Fist. Heh. That's our master Hammon. Or is it Hammon? Purgatory, I don't believe I've introduced my assistant yet. This is Chuchuto. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. As introduced, I serve as Master Hammon's right hand, though there's still much and more I have yet to learn. Together, let us strive for mastery of our art. Chuchuto joined the guild soon after I was made its master. She's my very first student, as matter of fact. Well, there's one other, to be sure, but let's not dwell in the past, master. It was Purgatory's bright future we were discussing. Which reminds me, did you collect my gil from her? My gear is rather worn down, and I need the money for repairs. Yes, Purgatory's future with us is bright indeed. If she keeps up her efforts, she may well become the next Holy Fist. That's a nice laugh. Train hard, young one, and grow strong. When the time is ripe, I'll have another little lesson for you. Ha ha ha. Oh my. Okay, so I get one of these. Okay, I can't get a pink shirt, unfortunately. Gloves. How about boots? Alright. Oh. Did we get the same thing? That's not fun. Ooh, wow. Look at me. Ah, there you are, Purgatory. I see you've been training hard as ever. I didn't leave. Ah, your eyes are starting to have that sharpness of a predator about them. Last time you learned the basics of combinations. Today I would have you build on that knowledge. I've set up 5 wooden dummies outside the guild along the merchant strip. By way of a warm-up, I want you to deal each a solid boot-shine combo. Oh, and don't mind the townsfolk who've gathered to watch. Okay. Cool. Cool. So what I was thinking was that like one of my favorite jobs was warrior. So I had everything, like I've stated before. I like up to level 50, whatever. I think that was just ARR. I always feel like Butters talking about George R.R. Martin when I say ARR. I had everything up to 50, and I really like the warrior. But I don't think I'm going to do warrior on this character. I think I'm just going to try to do all the jobs that we haven't done, and if I feel like playing warrior, I might switch over characters at some point. but I don't know. Thoughts about that would be welcome. So the wooden dummies have felt your wrath. Good. Now we can move on to your lesson. When you first came to us, I taught you that combinations make a pugilist. What you need to know next is that not any hodgepodge of strikes makes a combination. There's an order to things, a natural flow from one technique to another. Today, I will have you practice one of the most elementary combinations in the pugilist's arsenal. It goes like this. Lead with a swift bootshine combo. Keep your foe off balance with true strike, then bring it home with a blistering snap punch. With practice, combinations such as this will become second nature, and they must if you expect to become an accomplished pugilist. Now you will need some opponents to practice on. The Kikirn that infests the rat's nest in central Thanalan ought to serve. Hit them with a snap punch 3 times and we'll call it a lesson well learned. Okay. I really do like that if you have auto run on, I can't get enough of it because anybody that played Final Fantasy XI will know that if you have, you know, flee on Thief and you have auto run on and you click it, you'll just keep on running the same speed. You have to unclick auto run and then re-click auto run to get it to auto run in a sprint, basically. I like that it just kind of overwrites your run speed. That is nice. So I just took a sip of my drink, and I forgot. I'm having a bad day. First 13 hours of work. Now, before I came down here to make this video, I got myself a drink. And it was limeade. There's a brand of Is that where I'm going? I guess so. Is it up or down, though? There's a organic brand of limeade. I don't care that it's organic, but it says it on the bottle, so I think they care. I don't even know what that means, really. Organic limes. But like I also said in an earlier video, I don't like eating sweets. I don't eat sweets at all, like any kind. So whenever I get like a drink like that, I'll always dilute it like kind of hard Ooh, what's that? Bloodbath? And since I have a whole lot of experience with diluting sweet drinks, for some reason I forgot to put the water in first. If you put the water in first and then you dump the stuff on top of it, it kind of mixes around without having to like actually mix it up with like a spoon or something. But I put water on top of the limeade, and now it kind of just tastes like I'm drinking water. And at the bottom, I'm sure it'll be just full-on limeade. It's good either way. Okay, sure. What's happening here? I don't think this is what we were looking for. Thal's Ball, son. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined, bloody city? God's damn idiot. What did he think was going to happen? He'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? While the masters of Ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the syndicate. Pant, pant, the syndicate. Ha! Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all your friends have deserted ye. It seems, lucky boy. Now ye won't have to die alone. Oh. A mournful voice of creation, grant this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. What's that? Who's spouting that gibberish? Show yourself. That ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Lolorito mean to kill us too? I'll beat this thing up. I just got done punching rocks. I'm a pro. You are strong, but not strong enough to withstand this. Impossible. Never has the golem been punched before. That golem could be vanquished. What? That woman is no ordinary adventurer. That's right. You got that right, Buster. Oh, thanks for the help, handsome stranger. Damn, seems like I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Didn't need it last time either. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstress of Ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it. I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long. But I never truly believed it until I met the two of you desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. Aye, and business is suffering for it. Bloody Amal-Jah? What stirred him up, do you reckon? Another raid, and I'll wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Perish the thought. So tell me, where in this marvel of a city might you lovely ladies be staying? At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold, a result of the uncommonly bad harvest, to be sure. And we have you to thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalamud's descent. And of course to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. What is that? Louis Socks? Louis Socks will know what to do. We only trust in his judgment. Louis Socks is a good fella. Oh. Truly a marvel of Charlayan ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. The sultry? Maybe Papa Shan will know something of it. Oh, Papa Shan. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? It's me. I was too late. Our person of interest had already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. My colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be in the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be simpler just to follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I heard the blades mention him as they fled. Believe me when I tell you he's not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would have surely slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weiston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. Ah, but where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when we next meet it's under more auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Ah, wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Okay. Huh? Oh. Sure. Didn't get it in time. I like Fates. I think I'll always join them if I see them. I think it was because I was one of the... I don't know if I'd say few. I think that a lot of people, maybe not a lot, but a good amount of people played Rift back in the day. Really enjoyed that. I was a Reaver tank. It was like a warrior reaver, something like that. Okay. Where? So am I in the wrong area? Can I switch maps? What is this? Okay. Yeah, that's... Where is the... I thought I had to... Oh. Huh? He counted the report to Hamon at the Pugilist Guild. So I guess they're counting the Kikirn that I beat up during the Fate. Okay. Bless you, my friend. You risk your life to save us. Betrayed by our own gods. I was a fool to trust those men. Lolo Rito owns the gods' damn brass blades. I should have questioned their motives from the start. Even so, I could barely have predicted that the wealthiest man in Ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in Ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not even be safe if I don't disappear. And you, goddamn it, if Lolo Rito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others and make sure your part in this stays secret. Beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Miq'ote. She's helped countless adventurers in her time. Mayhap she'll know what to do. Go quickly, my friend. Lolo Rito's spies may be watching. Okay. I thought that said solid drunk. I was like, okay. Wrong way. Wrong way? Right way. So I don't know if it would be considered having an OCD. I know I have an OCD about certain things, like, and it's not a severe OCD, but one of the kind of like the basic things, and this is like I'm sharing here, this is me sharing, is that in my kitchen, I have like kind of like a walk-through kitchen. Like you could enter one side of the kitchen and leave the other side of the kitchen. Like you'd come in through the living room and then go to the dining room. And so it has a light switch on either side of it. And I cannot have... Did we ever get this shard? No. Like I will... Okay, let's go to... Wait a minute. Yeah, let's get to the Pugilist Guild first. If the light is turned off and, like, they're both in the up position, if that makes any sense, the light switches, it just drives me insane. Like, they both, if the light is off, both of them should be down. And there's a way to make it so, like, one's up and one's down or something like that. Oh, it drives me nuts. You've already mastered the snap punch combination? Crikey, Purgatory, you're a natural at this, just like I was. Not to brag, but I happen to be a veritable storm of flying fists when the mood strikes me. I treat you to a demonstration here and now, except I'm liable to tear down the entire guild in the process. Master Hamon has a penchant for regaling us with the tales of his exploits, but these never amount to a demonstration. His favorite is his victory over the fearsome marauder Whiteaxe, whom he felled with a combination so swift and seamless, they say you couldn't even see his hands, or so the legend goes. Ha ha ha, that one never gets old. Our dearest master's humility aside, your progress is truly outstanding, Purgatory. If I don't keep on my toes, you're like to surpass me in the matter of moons. Just between you and me, Chuchuto's been in a slump of late. It all began when her closest friend and guildmate suddenly up and disappeared. Ruru Kuta's the lad's name, and he and Chuchuto joined the guild together. The two of them were born to refugees, and were orphaned in the calamity. Not long after I was made guildmaster, I found them on the streets, starved near to death. I did what any decent man would do. I took them in and clothed and fed them. When they were strong again, they said they wanted to become pugilists like me, so I trained them as well. Since then, they've been best friends and rivals, both, one helping to raise the other up. Would that we knew what's become of Ruru Kota. But we're talking about you, Purgatory. You've proven yourself a worthy member of our guild, training hard and learning fast. To recognize your efforts, I grant you leave to join other guilds. Of course, before you could take up another discipline, you need to receive permission from the relevant guildmaster. If combat's your calling, you might seek out the gladiators or thaumaturges. But if you prefer alternatives like cracking skulls, Ul'dah's also famous. If you're alternatives to cracking skulls, Ul'dah's also famous for its weavers, goldsmiths, alchemists, and miners. As your guild master, though, it'd please me most if you placed our art above others. But whatever you choose to do, know that I wish you the best. That's very kind of you, sir. Ooh. Ram horn claws. And a leather jacket. Well, I have that, so I think we do that. Okay, then, well, it looks like that, okay. Decline. What you got here? Small talk? 'Tis a fine day to be watching my pugilists at their training. Oh, okay. So I have to wait. Oh yeah, how about this? Can I start selling off my old gear? Where do I sell this junk? Is there a... Their shop? Should be like a shop right here, right? Okay. Buyback. Okay. Alright, good enough for now. So anyway, the reason that the OCD that people don't understand, my family doesn't understand it, my girlfriend doesn't understand it, one second. Alright, sorry about that. And I guess we'll hold on to that thought too. Settle down, Purgatory. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyston, on the other hand, is now a pariah. About as welcome round here as a rabid wolf. Poor bugger. Suffice to say that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenard Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Nald Thal, and member of the Syndicate. Didn't get where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could refuse to do their benefactor's bidding. Don't let this color your view of Ul'dah. Purgatory, it is true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want, but most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Purgatory, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately. Why don't you rest a spell? I have the boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room. My treat. Just have a word with Potapa. Whenever you feel like staying. And when you've got an appetite for adventuring back, consider taking on a guild leave or two. We have a lot of requests from locals looking to hire adventurers for various jobs. It'd be a good way for you to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about how the system works, so go speak with him if you're interested. Okay. Yay. You now have access to recommendations. This feature displays a list of quests or duties currently available in your area. The recommendations list can be opened from under the duty in the main menu. Displayed automatically when you log in. If you find yourself unsure of what to do next, use this tool. Make it simple to locate activities suitable for your present class and level. Okay. Level up. What are we, 13 now? Yeah, we'll get back to you there, kiddo. So let me finish my thought. I have this weird thing where, and I will even buy, like, I'll buy something. Like, if I see something that I think I'm gonna like, or I know I like, I'll buy it. But then I will always it'll either be in a box or a package until the previous one that I have is like worn out or broken. An example of this is that I have a throw blanket that I think my mom gave me for Christmas 7 years ago, and it's still in the box that the Christmas present came in. And the reason that it's a really nice blanket. The reason I've never used it is because the blanket, my two throw blankets I have, are in perfectly fine condition. And I don't see a reason to open a new one when the two that I have are in perfectly fine condition. When those two, like if I wash them too much and they get shredded or whatever, then I'll have that blanket. Most recently, I bought. So I'm about 6'1", 6'2". So shirts. I normally will buy an extra large shirt, but I found that what is it? I think it's American Eagle sells extra large tall T-shirts, and they fit amazing. They're perfect. So I bought like five or six of them, and I only opened 2. Because I'll wear those 2, and then eventually they'll get like a meatball stain or a hole in the armpit, and I'll be like, oh, that's okay. I have 4 more in bags that I have. Yeah, people think I'm crazy for that. I don't know why. I have a mouse pad. And I even went out of my way to buy the mouse. I'm like, oh, that looks like a nice mouse pad. But I already have one, and it's in perfectly fine condition. So that mouse pad is just in a box next to my computer for when this mouse pad goes bad. I don't know. Some people think I'm weird. I think it's perfectly normal. I'm trying to think of what else I have. Like, I have a pair of jeans. Like, I bought a pair of jeans, and I'm like, oh, I really like this pair of jeans. But why would I have 2 of the same pair of jeans? I bought a second pair, and they still came in the bag that they came in when, they were delivered. And once that first pair of jeans gets a hole in them, they rip or something, I have another pair of jeans. My girlfriend's like, well, if you just kind of wear both of them, then they'll both deteriorate at a slower speed than just wearing the one, and it will even out. And I'm like, no, I don't agree with that. Purgatory. Miq'ote said you might have come. I take it you wish to undertake one of the many guild leaves available here at the Adventurers Guild. Guild leaves are the means by which we document requests for assistance from the citizenry prior to assigning them to adventurers possessed of the necessary skills. From battlecraft leaves, which require the extermination of monsters, to tradecraft leaves that ask for the creation of goods, the tasks we term leave quests are many and varied in their nature. Should your interest be piqued, I suggest that you make your way to Horizon and speak with Totonawa. He will be happy to set you your feet on the path to completing your first leaf quest. So, I thought you'd give it to me. That's a pretty cute wolf pup. Okay. Look what the Coral dragged in. Good to see you, Purgatory. I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon we both know the answer to that already. Well, have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So it happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in Ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking for work his way. You could find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanaland, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, he might be he'll have some talk of royal family that'll interest you as well. And why not make use of the Kokobo Porter for the journey to Horizon, if you got the gil for it, that is. You'll find the Kokobo stables just across the way from my quicksand. Find Mimigun. He'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. Alright. Well, at what level can we get our... I'm unauthorized to summon a mount. Okay. I'm in no rush. We're in no hurry. It's just, with all this reading, I feel like we only get, like, a little bit done. Huh? Oh, wait a minute. Western, right? Oh, yeah. Maybe we get a Kokobo then. Yeah, like I said, we're in no rush. But like I said, I feel like we end up doing... Wow, this is slow. We only get to do like 3 quests per episode if we're reading them all. So I wonder what I have. I'll have to look. After this episode, I'll have to look it up. Like I said, I've never bought an expansion for a 14, but I think it says I have a Heaven's Word. I wonder if, does that give you any, jobs that I haven't done yet? Oh, this is probably the one I was talking about. Oh, yeah. Should we? Yeah, why not? Yeah, we probably shouldn't rent them anymore. Waste the money. Cool. Oh, heck yeah. Let's get these two. Oh. Horizon. Oh yeah, it's like a hall or something, like a large hall, right? Can't believe I remember all this stuff. Cool. There's Nen. What you got for me, Nen? Purgatory, I presume. I, Miq'ote, said to expect you. And so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Our trading is the settlement that sees goods in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Nary a day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep running. They keep us running about busy. They do. That's a terrible sentence. Enough so that I wish I had Kokobo legs in place of my own. And that's why I've asked Miq'ote to send me any souls looking for work. 12 know there is plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you're ready to make some use of yourself. Oh, I already got boots. I chose wrong. I shouldn't have chose boots before. Alright, so... What is this, boots again? Wasn't that the last one? It so happens I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I keep my customers waiting any longer, this could irrevocably damage my reputation. What's worse, I paid my man in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find a drunken stag and give him his notice. I cannot afford any further delay. Why wouldn't you trust somebody named Drunken Stag? Well met, traveler. Might I interest you in a Kokobo porter? Do not tell me this is your first visit to my shop. Blah, blah, blah. Oh. So he had a fake quest for me. Ooh, necklace. Most dire happenings are afoot. A most grave and treacherous trespass. Some unprincipled knave has been filching supplies from the storeroom. In order to apprehend this morally challenged rapscallion, I have procured 4 iron leg traps. To be completely honest, however, I'm not entirely certain how these things work. Would you be so kind to set them up for me? Once you are done, please report to my fellow brass blade Chechizin. He'll know what, he'll want to know that his traps are being put to proper use. Alright. Oh. A fine morning to you, adventurer. My name is Totonawa, and I am in charge of assigning local leave quests here at Horizon. You are come at the behest of Eustace, are you? Excellent. Allow me to set you to your first task. It shall be a simple one, mind you. Before I could permit you to undertake official duties, it is essential that you prove yourself of sound body and mind. Take a moment to review the tasks outlined in this guild leave. Do you believe it within your capabilities? Okay, peace. 20 minutes. Yes. What in the world is that? Where do I set these traps now? Oh, out there, okay. Greetings, adventurer. If you have a moment to spare, I have a proposition that's guaranteed profitable and legitimate both. Tell me, do you know what a paste is? Is it paste or pieced? Pieced? Piest? It's the scalekin that look like a snake, except it gets around on 4 legs. The creatures wont to petrify their prey with their dreadful gaze before moving in for the kill. I want to get my hands on their eyes. Eyes of the serpent, they're called. And I need someone who knows how to handle deadly wildlife to do the procuring for me. If you could slay some beasts and bring me 4 of their eyes, I'll see you're rewarded well. Alright. Oh, traps. I'm a much better reader when they don't use, like, silly words. I promise. AJ, read good. I don't know. Feels like I'm just setting up traps outside of it, like. Good old Chechizin. You set those traps for Fufu Lupa, have you? Excellent. Perhaps now we'll see who. Balls in a knapsack. Are those my leg traps in front of the gate? A trader's kokobo could step right into those and lose a foot. I better disarm those things before someone important is horrifically injured. Yes, I know you were just following orders. It's Fufu Lupa, you see. He certainly means well, but disaster follows the man like a behemoth chasing a butterfly. Alright. Oh, wait a minute. Is that thing like... Oh. Well, this person... Jeez, I wish I knew that, where can I... Can I... Where can I fix my stuff? Alright, do I have to start my guild leave somewhere? Duty. Uh-oh. Oh, so that's the only place that you could get them, huh? Alright, drunken stag. What do you want, Dadaden's product? He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to some incident in its depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. I lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Always boots. Why am I getting boots? Alright. Well, I think I need to kill some pastes or whatever they're called. Or have I not even started it yet? Well, we'll get the eyes first, I guess. Wait a minute, what's that over there? Is that where I have to go? What's happening here? Duty. Recommendations. Okay. Logs, travel, party, social, character. Okay, what's happening here? All right, journal. In order to gauge your ability to handle various difficulties, requires you carry a preliminary attack. I have no idea what's going on here. Alright, let's see if... Let's see what's going on here. The eyes. Many thanks, adventurer. What do you mean? What do you do with these things, you ask? Why, sell them, of course. They may not look like much at first, but if you dip them in an alchemic concoction, they transfer into beautiful red gemstones. I'm gonna go talk to my dogs kindly. Oh, love those dogs. And the gemstones happen to fetch a handsome price here in Gridania. Pastes aren't found in the Black Shroud, you see. As a merchant, it's my job to know such things. Duty main menu. Press initiate. Oh, there it is. That's kind of silly, I didn't see that. Okay. Get out of here. Get out of here. Eliminate... Oh, soft skin? What's happening here? Am I just targeting bad? I think I was targeting bad. Alright, where is a soft skin? Oh. Opposite direction. Yeah, this controller is giving me a hard time. Maybe next time I try a mouse and keyboard. Fufa Lupa. Exciting leave quest music. So the only thing that I really enjoy the controller for is I feel like I could maneuver better, especially in something like, you know, once we start doing harder content where we have to move out of the way of stuff. I feel like then I'll be happier to have the controller. Oh. But of course you've triumphed. Here's your well-earned reward. Oh, cool. Given your stellar performance, I see no reason to deny you our official leaves. An industrious individual like yourself could earn a great deal of coin here in Horizon. Sure. We are in a rested area, aren't we? So we might... we might call it. Man, I wish I knew that we had, like... But I think we need to get these fixed, right? Is that, like... No, that... Oh, that blue line is... The blue line is for... disenchanting them. And the green line is there. Is there wear and tear? Whatever you call it. Okay. Wow. That was an hour and 20 minutes. A lot of fun, though. There we go. That's how. Now I remember how to zoom in and out on the controller. Yeah. So, hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed making that. Until next time. Take it easy. Bye.